Hello, everybody. Angel Arts here, and welcome to session number 14 of Let's Play Dragon Age Intervention. Right now, joining with me is Lucky Jack 20, Reclusiarch, and You go by PixelPrattleXP now, right?
I just want to call him Ray still.
I'm gonna
I go
call.
by
He's
I go by both. I like when people call me by my name PixelPrattleXP.
okay. PixelPrattleXP is his channel name. He's doing Let's Plays now. I'll put a link down below if you want to check out some of his stuff. He's just starting, so his library is growing. But yeah, just thought I'd throw out there. Shally hopefully will be joining us shortly. So, but let's just go ahead and move into the adventure at hand. So, last we saw our heroes.
Sorry, the camera keeps on freezing on like really weird smiles for Lucky Jack. So he keeps on having like this really big slasher smiles like this.
Wait, what?
The camera fully keeps freezing on. You're doing things like this.
Nah, okay, so.
So,
On that note.
on that note, okay.
Sorry.
We find our heroes in an epic battle against the Archdemon. But unfortunately, their victory was not without some losses. The Tempest Dream has been downed. It's in need of serious repairs, and they're now trying to make their way as quickly as they can to Orzammar. But they're going to have to cross through the winter wasteland of the Frostback Mountains to do it. So, you guys are journeying through the snow. It's pretty deep. It's rather windy. It's rather chilly. And you guys are probably not particularly comfortable. I don't know if any of you have packed any warm clothing or thought to purchase warm clothing while you were back in Kirkwall.
I think I have water skin. I don't think that works.
Half a cloak?
Yeah, you guys are probably very chilly.
I actually think I do have some traveling stuff, but I'm not sure I have a lot for that type of thing.
It's a traveler's garb, is all I got. And my small cloak. And of course, heavy plate.
That'll probably keep you relatively warm. Probably. I think
yeah,
I'm most
really heavy.
I think I'm most concerned about Gwenail, most likely. I'm not sure how warm his robes are. I don't know if in the circle they tend to go outside in the snow often. So
The bad guns at that place instance, I imagine it'd be pretty small. There'd be no point going on in winter time. Just be a big pile of snow to walk right into. Like, let's go outside to the little garden.
But you guys are now experienced warriors, so at the moment you're not suffering any penalties, but depending on what ends up happening, depending on what the weather ends up being like, you might start suffering a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Archer is at the front. He is leading you guys to the quickest way to Orzammar that he can. He definitely has been you watching him out in the wilderness. It's like this is his element. You know, granted, he's probably more used to warmer climates, but the man can track, and he seems to be able to navigate his way around quite well. He stops at certain moments to check out some tracks, some actual tracks. He definitely has found some paw prints of some sort, and makes it a point to try to go off in the other direction. And if there's anything that you guys want to say or do while you guys are traveling, now is a good time to do so. Otherwise, I am going to continue.
Maybe he's quite an impressive tracker.
Yes. Renale.
Hmm.
After seeing some more of its power shown in that fight a couple days ago, yesterday, am I trying to think when that was?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yesterday. I remember like it was yesterday.
Certainly not like a week ago now.
Did you were you able to find anything else about Nematos? Anything important? Seeing how? Yeah.
I know a character actually already knew a lot about it, and he would have looked more into it, but he hasn't really got a chance to examine it up close, so I'm not sure would I know anything else, or should I make a retroactive roll or something like that, or do you want me to make a roll?
Are you asking?
Do I have to examine it? Yeah, I'm asking you.
If you want to examine it, then I will let you make a roll. Yes.
All right. But I can relate to him when I do remember what it can do, like all the different powers, it could change shape and all that. So
yeah, which everything that you know, Lealden already knows.
Okay. But I can find out more if I look into it more, probably. So I'll have to
Possibly.
research it. Maybe I could find out more. That's true. Sorry. Well, I pretty much say it's like everything that I know about it is probably pretty commonly known if you look into it. I imagine you've been research it yourself, go over the different things, change shape, beam shooting and whatnot and stuff. Very powerful, blah blah, pierce dragons. You know, all of that stuff, but, you know, considering I've never had to actually look at it up close, I might be able to discover more secrets, but I don't want to pry into that, only if you're comfortable with that. You could be there the whole time while I'm looking at it, but I might be able to let you know more.
All right. That'll do just fine. And any help is appreciated. Thank you.
No, the honor is mine. I definitely love it. Ooh, I get a chance to work with something this impressive. Thank you.
Okay. So, what happens?
Stuff happens.
Stuff happened.
So giving him the sword?
I think we do that at camp or something. You should hold on to his weapon.
Well, you haven't set up camp yet. You're still
Yep.
journeying. Are you gonna wait till you set up camp
Yeah.
before you do this? Okay.
Yeah. This will be like
I would
fine.
recommend that, yeah.
Right now, it's still a little late in the afternoon. The sun hasn't come down yet, but you guys will probably be setting up camp. It seems like Archer is intent on covering as much ground as possible. He doesn't seem to want to stay out in the cold for as long as you need to, so you guys are trying to keep up with his pace as much as you can. Sometime during the journey, though, Vicious Vick, he pulls out a flask from his belongings, takes a swig, and then he offers a drink to Maximilian.
I shake my head. I need to keep my head clear.
You sure? He said. It'll keep you nice and toasty against this cold weather. Takes another swig.
My body and will can take it. Don't worry.
All right, suit yourself. How about the rest of y'all? He starts, offering the flask to the rest of the group.
I'll try some.
You try some. It's quite bitter, whatever the concoction is. It doesn't taste particularly good. However, as soon as you drink it, though, you feel a warmth emanating from within you. And you start to feel a little bit more comfortable in the weather.
Some pretty powerful stuff. What is this?
A special concoction of mine, he says, for harsh cold environments like this.
Really does work, actually. I'm feeling much better.
How about you, Scholar? He says, Mr. I just had to drink you under the table. Lucky first try. He says, I'll let you have that one. Think of this as a congratulatory drink, he says as he offers it to you with a grin.
Merci. I guess I could use something to help perk up a bit of my tea, which is probably pretty cold now. I pour some in there.
do you have a thermos? I can see Gwinnell like opening up a thermos and just giving it, and he's like, out in the wilderness.
Yep. Picnic basket.
When you pull out your teacup or whatever it is that you're keeping the tea, Victor just shakes his head. You Orlesians are weird.
Actually, this is something I got from my Ferelden mother. So, a love for tea is a very Ferelden thing, I would say. A lot of Orlesians prefer coffee, but there are no good coffee beans around.
There's not a lot of good any kind of plant around these days, he says.
Indeed. Fortunately, it's never hard to find good tea if you look.
Here.
Cheers.
You pour some into your tea, you drink it up, and again, it tastes, to you, your palate is probably a little pickier, and it tastes awful, but not enough for you to gag. It just tastes like really bitter beer, but you start to get warmer. You start to feel warmer.
I say, thank goodness for the tea to cut that back.
I'm sure Delwyn will have some, and he'll pass one to Archer. Archer will also take a swig. And then he'll continue on with what he's doing. You sure you don't want any Maximilian? Just one little swig won't hurt.
Yeah, pressure.
Might help warm that cold exterior of yours. And interior.
I'm fine, Vic. Don't worry about me. Keep it for yourself and others.
Alright. Just trying to pull my own weight. You guys reach, well, let me see how far you guys can see. Go roll me a perception seeing.
I'll do that.
Yay!
Oh, well.
First roll of the day.
Send me your, verbally tell me your numbers, please.
15.
Okay.
12.
And 14.
Okay. Those of you, the only one who can see anything in the distance other than snow is Lealden. Lealden, you'll see a long rope bridge. As you notice this rope bridge, Archer has started kneeling down near the ground, just like he does when he spots some tracks. And if you turn your direction towards him, you'll see that what he has found is not paw prints or prints from any other type of animal, but footprints. And he's looking at these footprints, and it looks like there's several of them. Like there's a group of individuals that have been there recently. And he looks at Go ahead.
Can I tell if there's anything else about the rope bridge besides?
Not from that distance, I would say. I wouldn't say from that far. You're at least able to know that it's there, but yeah.
I thought we would have at least waited a little bit before reaching this point, but...
Archer is still looking at his footprints, and he looks over to the group and he sighs and frowns.
What is it, Archer? Are we going to expect company?
Archer points at the footprints and he goes,
I said, like, you were saying it like Archer's a dog. What is it, boy? Trouble on the front? No.
He tries to, it looks like if you want to get insight to understand what he's trying to say, you can roll an insight.
Oh,
Or whatever the equivalent. Or actually communication. I think that would be more communication.
Okay. 14.
14.
And combo breaker 18.
Nice.
End of stunt, apparently.
Gwenail and Lealden, you believe that archers are saying that something nearby is hostile.
Well, that means Dave would know too, because Dave and I had the exact same value.
Yeah.
Lealden and Maximilian know something nearby, but they're hostile. Gwenail believes that he's trying to say that there's darkspawn nearby.
I knew it. Darkspawn? Where?
He points towards the direction of the bridge. If you look, you will be able to see that there does appear to be a group of darkspawn. Archer will give you guys a shh, and he'll beckon you to follow him carefully. You guys will make your way closer and closer, and you will begin to see some mounds, some snow mounds. Let me bring you to
The map time.
the next scene.
Whoa.
Okay.
It was dark.
I need to go do some revealing. All right. I'm very proud of this map. Hold on. If my reveal would just work, why can I not reveal my areas? Here we go. There we go.
Yay!
Archer leads you to just behind a mound, a snow mound, so that you guys are hidden. But as you can see, there are darkspawn. There's a group of darkspawn ahead of you, one of whom it appears to be standing watch on this mound up here. But the others are kind of facing your direction too.
Alright.
Archer looks at the group to find out what the plan is. It seems like he intends on crossing that bridge, as if there's no better way to get to Orzammar than through that bridge.
And several dark spots in between us. Okay.
Yep.
I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So.
Looks like it.
8 darkspawn. We can take him.
8 versus 6.
We've got the element of surprise. Hang back, fire arrows, and charge in.
Right. I'm assuming you'll be wanting another try with ranged combat then?
I'll stick to my sword and shield for the moment. I'll cover you with my shield.
What is the plan of attack? If you
Uh,
notice, there's a mound here. There's also another one over here. And then, like I said, there's a mound up here.
How about we try and sneak up as close as we can, and when they find us, let's charge in, kill them all.
Right. So we're going to approach carefully. What is that?
No,
Trees. I think there would probably be some trees too. There we
Okay.
go.
I say
Add a little bit more to the map.
I think we should try and approach more closely to that mound over there.
Alright.
Pointing over to there.
Archer is going to nod at you guys, and then he's going to point at himself, and then he's going to point at the tree closest to you guys.
Okay.
He's gonna point at
This
the
one?
tree in this. Yes, that tree. He'll be pointing at.
Okay.
Alright, so he'll go over there and then alright, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out and wave your hands really crazily in case something bad happens. In my head I was about to
bad happens, you'll know.
In my head I was about to say shout in case of danger, but then I immediately said ooh.
Oh, right. He can still make He can still make noises.
I suppose they just wouldn't be discernible. Anyway,
Yeah.
understandable. Whatever. Let's go forth with plan snow ops, whatever.
Yes.
All right.
When we get into position, I'll be the first one out, charging them. Just follow me in. Or fire arrows, whatever suits you
I don't
best.
just quit still.
So, Archer will make his way to this tree. Oops.
Alright, let's get it on.
All right. I'm unfrozen. Let's go.
Right,
Enough
so-
of this sneaking around. Let's kill them all. Okay, so.
we need to sneak around, I think.
Come on.
Very cautious.
If you guys are gonna sneak over, you're gonna have to make a stealth roll for me before,
Okay.
just to see if you're gonna succeed without being spotted.
That's
Right, here we go.
Dex roll, and if you have stealth, add that, which I do not. It's just right.
+5. Do I have any stealth? No, I do not.
Oh,
There's my stealth. 16.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
I got a 12, but that's a stunt.
Okay. Who's going to move first?
I will try first.
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
reasonable.
With the stealth of 16.
I rolled very low, so all three of you, if you would like to go over there, you can manage to go over there.
Okay. And I'm behind the mount. So now we can see. Yeah.
Did you tell Vicious Vick to come to that mound as well?
Oh crap, we forgot about it. Like,
Wow.
oh,
I think Vick
Yeah,
will.
sure, everyone join in.
I think Vic and Delwyn will hang back,
Okay.
and he'll lob grenades from behind that hill. Delwyn is going to be relatively quiet because I think the departure of one red-headed Templar is probably weighing on him a bit. So he's probably not at his best at the moment.
Okay.
Okay. If you guys would like to attack, you have the element of surprise, and then we'll roll initiative.
I don't know.
I did do a
My
stunt,
range
by the way, and
weapon-
I was going to take advantageous position. Match what I do. That's one of the things I can take.
I think it.
Maybe I'm more than 2 yards away from the place. It's gonna be. Oh wait.
I just
Oh
don't
wait.
know.
If you
Wait,
want,
no wait. There's got. I know there was something I could use in there.
Let's crossbow, it's in the short bow, which is 16 yards, or 32 yards, it's an aim, so that is. Okay, guys, I can make that. Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna run in. Oh man.
Okay. At least wait for me to take out that guy first with a crossbow shot.
Yeah, we
And
get
with
like a
the-
half an action first or something. What
Yeah,
do we get?
or so at least take out the watch guard than that. And then if so, that may also like throw them into like some like like a panic, like wait, what just happened? And then you can like seize while they're in their stupor of panic.
Wait, you're at full health. Can you use your sword?
Laser beam. I suppose I could just laser beam. Why have ranged? You'll take the crossbow. I have. Okay, why not? I may. It looks like I'm gonna lose helpfulness somewhere. All right, we'll laser beam the
Well,
sucker.
actually, you don't get a chance to add dexterity to your ranged attack because you have a sword, do you?
I think we did. It was a
range attack. Yeah,
it was a
aim.
dex roll. Like it was a dex roll or something.
And your
then
bow.
the damage. Then the damage was the something. We changed. To anyone watching, we changed it after it seemed a bit OP in the last session. Now it is half of my level D4s. And then, do we add any bonuses to that, or
I used to have a bow. What happened to that?
like, is there any bonus at that Angel Arts, or is it just the half level D4?
it's just half level D4.
Okay. Whatever. All right, but it's magic, so pierce armor. Okay, I'll aim at the dude, and
A surprise round, is that 2 actions or like a normal
It's
round?
a
or is
whole
it-
action. Yes, your whole as if normal. Yes.
so I'm going to roll. What should the penalty or whatever be if it's a surprise attack and I'm using a
There's no
ranged
penalty.
bullet speed?
It's just you just surprise them. There's no penalty.
Okay, well I guess I'll try 3d6 plus my dex. Hope for the best. Did that rhyme? I'm still not entirely sure. And go. 18.
Okay.
Nice.
That will hit him. Roll for damage.
Okay, that'll be 3d4.
Nice shot.
Boom. 7.
Boom, 7.
Okay.
And boom goes the bad guy.
All right. It's penetrating damage, right?
Yep. it's laser beam.
All right. So they are now alerted, and you all can roll initiative.
Yay. 4d6 plus 5.
If do I get? Okay, I guess we don't get to do anything in the surprise round.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we not like try to time our attacks right after?
Yeah, you will. I just want to get your initiative in order first.
Oh, right, of course.
You will.
Alright, so we still get a surprise.
You still get a surprise. Yeah, I just want to set up the initiative.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure about that. Blue, blue, blue.
Let's see. All right, let's see if my new improved initiative can do anything. Bam!
Yay! I higher than the rogue.
Woo! Yeah, I actually have focus in initiative this time around.
Nice.
Fast. Adrenaline is pumping, itching for battle.
Yes. It's been too long. All that teasing of having the Archdemon so close
Yeah.
to me has me. Got the blood boiling.
Leildon's is 11. Is that your? Is that
That's
your?
mine. That's mine.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I think that's everybody in the initiative order. So, Maximilian and Gwenail get to go.
Okay. Do I see
So does
anything
Archer,
like
actually. Yep.
Do I see anything like a large rock or a trunk or anything around that I can lift and fling at one of the darkspawn to throw them off the side of the cliff?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
I would say so. Well, I mean, how large of a rock are you looking for?
Let's see.
If you're gonna try to fling them off of a cliff, you're gonna need a pretty large rock and probably larger than you can lift.
Wow, I'm using telekinesis.
I know. How heavy did we say you can pick up with telekinesis?
It's actually in the rules, so I'm actually not using it in a special way now. So let me just look at that
I
real
just
quick.
want to know what the weight limitation is.
It's pretty decent, actually. Hold on. Player's Guide 2. No, that's not right. And I suppose telekinesis, or levitation. Excuse me, levitation. Alright. When you levitate, split your magic score as you wish between your effective dexterity and strength. The objects will have to you will have as you manipulate it. Neither let's see, neither can be assigned a value of 0. If your magic is negative, both are automatically 0. So
It doesn't say.
I split it up between my dex and strength for my magic score. There's my since it's a spirit spell, do I get a chance to add my effective what's my spirit bonus into it, and my staff bonus for magic, which probably counts. So
I think that makes sense.
all right, so I can split between 9. I have
9
a point left.
9 what?
I think I put 7 points into strength. That should be enough, and 2 points into dexterity for my
And
effective.
that determines how much you can lift.
Yeah, it says. I'll just read the whole spell real quickly. Okay. Wrong PDF again. You exert telekinetic force to move an inanimate object as though it were motivated by invisible pairs of hands. When you cast Levitate, split your magic score as you wish between your effective dexterity and strength. The object will have as you manipulate it. Neither can be assigned a value of 0, so I can't. So they start at 1, but that uses up my points for that. If your magic is negative, both are automatically 0, so it's automatically at 0. You must be able to see the object in order to communicate with it. Sorry, what did I say communicate? Where did I get that from? So it must be in order to manipulate it. The spell ends if it moves out of your vision. You cannot levitate anything that is both aware and able to animate itself, except with modified rules. Anyways, you can move a levitated object with a speed equal to your magic times 3, in my case, 21, with a minimum of 1. Actually, if it's counting my spirit and stuff, it's 28.
So that determines how fast.
27. Excuse me.
That determines how fast it can move, correct?
Yeah, that's how far I can move it around.
But it doesn't really say how heavy of an object.
There's still a lot more to it.
Okay.
If you try to wrest an object from someone, its holder must resist by making a opposed strength might versus magic test, spirit test. If it is successful, your spell ends immediately. You must spend 1 mana point at the start of your turn to maintain the spell for another round. Otherwise, it ends at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Once the spell is cast, moving the object is typically a minor action, unless you do something like attack with a levitating weapon. In which case, it's a major action.
Okay.
Attacks are based attacks are based on strength or dexterity when you assigned when you assign when you cast a spell, depending on the type of weapon or objects being animated. So it actually depends on what I'm animating and how it'll affect it as an improvised weapon, I guess. Save that you use your spirit focus rather than a relevant weapon focus. Move objects. Most objects do damage as improvised weapons. Weapons do their normal damage if you have a weapon group. Otherwise, they do improvised damage. So the weapon would count as an improvised weapon, and my effective strength and dexterity for how I manipulate item is based off of my magic score.
Is there more than that? Or is that it?
That's pretty much all of it.
So it still doesn't specify how heavy of an object you can lift.
Yeah, it goes off to lifting strength. I can effectively give me a full strength of 8 at maximum. I can have a strength of 8 at max.
Strength of 8 I would not think strength of 8 would be enough to lift this giant rock here that the Darkspawn is standing on.
Yeah, but a strength of 8 is pretty high. I mean, what's Maximilian's strength?
I have 4.
A 4, yeah, and he's strong.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We'll say that you can find a rock here that you can manipulate.
That looks about a boulder like enough that would about crouched person size. So yeah, that should probably be pretty good.
So where would you like to fling it?
I'd like to fling it at. I wish I could hit 2 Darkspawn, but I guess I'll have to wait to see how I roll. But I think I'm gonna aim for this one back here, knock him off the cliff.
Okay, so you'll have to go and see if the spell succeeds, I think, right?
Yep. I think it succeeds and it's a stunt.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Oh god.
Spell stun.
6 stun points too.
Okay.
Yep.
6 spell stunts. Points.
Wow.
So what?
Okay, so
what would you
improvised damage for rock. What would the improvised damage for a giant rock be?
What are the rules for improvised damage? Actually, don't know.
While you do that, I'll look up some spell stunts. I think I have enough to cast another spell actually.
I would probably say. How much damage does your sword do, Maximilian?
My sword. Let's see.
Base.
3d6.
Base.
Okay, 2d6 plus 5.
2d6
I'd
plus
imagine
5.
actually, since it's a big rock, it'd probably be like a big hammer, like a maul or something.
Yeah. And a maul is 1d6 plus 3. It's a large maul, though.
Yeah.
So I'd say 2d6. I'd say 2d6 plus 3.
Okay. Blah, blah,
Do you have to
spell.
roll to see if you can hit the creature with it?
Yes, I do have to still make an attack roll. So.
Okay.
use my Anyways, I am actually going to make it so it does more damage, and then I'm going to use fast casting.
Now
which allows me to cast another.
because you're flinging it, is it considered a ranged weapon?
Yes, but it does say, it did particularly say I use my spirit focus.
That's fine.
So it's a magic roll still.
That's fine.
The damage will be the damage will be 8 though, because that's maximum strength plus 8 when I actually roll it. So so does the 21 hit it?
That will hit it. Yes. So you're flinging it towards this one. It's large enough
Yes.
it'll actually end up hitting the other one, the one over here, along the way.
Cool.
Probably half
Should I
damage.
make 2 rolls for that then? 'Cause I was gonna try to hit 2 if I could.
No,
I
just
feel like I should make another. I should feel like I should make another roll for it because one could get out of the way.
sure. Go ahead.
Excuse me. I just don't want to be broken here. You
That's
know?
fine. Oh well, you're a powerful mage.
Yes.
That's
okay.
gonna
I
hit
started
it.
again.
That's gonna hit it. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
that's a combat stunt instead of a magic stunt. So I'm just gonna use pushback and more damage on it too.
Okay.
So they
Roll
both
for
get
damage.
they both get 3d6 plus 2 1d6 each.
I would say the
Should I
one.
just roll the damage together? Should I roll the damage together for them?
Just roll the damage together, and I'll give the other one half. I wouldn't say they would get the full brunt of the damage.
All right. So that's 2d6. Okay, and here's the damage. Not very much
13.
damage.
Okay, so the first one gets 13.
And like I said, I'm gonna do some. I was trying to knock them back, so I did some knock, and I'm gonna push it up even further with skirmish for one of the combat stunts that I made for the attack. So which one was that?
Okay, so you're
Didn't even get
skirmishing
knocked.
the one that got sideswiped, and then you're.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing with the other one?
Well, the whole point was this attack was not necessarily to do full damage, but to try to knock them back. So I'm not sure we can take down the damage to them if you'd like. Try to see if I can knock them back some feet.
Do you and your stunt? You had a stunt on the 6 points of You had 6 points in your spell, right?
Yeah, which I used to do extra damage. Did I roll that? Hold on.
I'm gonna roll an opposed strength check to see if he manages to
Okay.
not get
I did
knocked
not roll
off.
the extra. Technically, I did not roll that, so there you go. It's 15 for one of them, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a strength to see if he manages to stay on the edge.
Okay.
Rolled a 17. I think that's enough for him to stay. So he'll get knocked back here, but he will start to fall off, but he'll manage to pick himself back up.
How much further away is he from the cliff side? There's like.
The cliff is right next to him. The chasm's right next to him.
Okay. My follow-up spell is Force Push.
Okay, so does he have to roll to resist it?
That's pretty much a straight knockdown spell, so.
So it just knocks him down.
Let's see. I can knock him back too if I roll well enough. I'm actually not sure, but because I know I've used it that way before. Let me just take a quick look at it real quickly. Where did it go? Mind Blast. Here we go. Hits people within 2 yards of each other. With if they're in 2 yards, it's a 2-yard radius. Has 50 yards away range. Pretty sure I have. Those caught in the blast are knocked prone and cannot make a major action on the next turn. Targets must make a successful strength test versus your spell, or be not versus spell power.
So what is your
or only
spell?
not-
Okay, so what is your spell power?
I have to roll the activate at first.
Go
so
ahead.
Let's see if I even get the second spell off.
Go ahead.
Actually, I pretty much can't fail. So
All right.
yeah, I made it.
So your spell power is?
My spell power is how is that calculated again? It's been a bit.
I'm pretty sure that it's higher than what I rolled. So
Yeah, considering I have a +9, and I'm pretty sure it's at least a base of 10.
I think it's you're over 12. So he'll be knocked prone.
All right, so if you made that, could we say like instead of being knocked prone, because I imagine that I know the spell can knock people backwards. Can you just fall off the cliff?
No.
Because I imagine it would knock him back. So I was trying to do because it is supposed to knock people around.
It's a mind blast. Isn't mind blast supposed in the game? It normally dazes them, but I guess it also knocks them back. It also
Yeah.
moves them.
Yeah, they fall back some usually. Oh, they just get dazed in spots. So it pretty much gives them a little concussive blast. So I imagined if they failed the strength roll, they would fall back a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
I would not allow you to switch that. I don't think, because moving someone and knocking someone down are two different things. Turning someone, forcibly moving someone a square and making them prone are two different things.
So they're not prone. Have you let me use it that way before those things? So I don't know.
I guess you could
Might have
argue.
missed rates, maybe.
Do you have any stunt points left?
Or
did you use it all?
No, not from this spell. So, not from this spell. From casting this spell now.
If your intention from the beginning was to knock him off of the cliff from the beginning, then I would say instead of doing more damage, if you want to use skirmish to skirmish him off the cliff, that's fine.
That's what I was trying to do in the first place. So yeah.
In that case, then he'll get knocked off the cliff, which means, would you like to use your spell to knock another Darkspawn prone? Because since you
Sure.
knocked him off the cliff, now he's gone, I doubt that you would want to cast your second spell on a Darkspawn that fell off the cliff.
Yes.
So which Darkspawn would you...
I'll hit the one that grazed with the rock.
Okay, so now he's not prone, which actually makes sense with what just happened. Okay? So are we good with that?
Yep.
Okay. Maximilian, I think you're next.
Alright, I'm going to vault over the rock and raise my sword and say, "No mercy!"
Okay.
to activate my rally mode.
We are in rough terrain, by the way.
Okay.
So you would move at half your speed, I think, in rough terrain?
Okay, so, okay. It's not like I move slowly normally. Let's see. Okay, half speed.
You're pretty heavy in your armor. I would think you would sink
Yep.
in the snow pretty easily.
Okay, so anyway, I'm activating my rally champion ability, which means that everyone 8 yards from me get +1 defense and +1 in willpower.
Which I think is that an aura, or is that just...
It's an aura.
Ah,
You
okay.
gotta stay close to you, okay.
So you have to stay close.
And then, well, I'm gonna move, and usually I can move 4 squares. Now I can move 2 squares. 1,
Okay.
2. Yeah, I start moving forward at least, menacingly.
Okay.
Very soon he'll be.
I'm gonna kill you all.
As soon as I get over there.
Blood keeps pumping.
Okay. Archer fires
And
his...
I'm done.
Archer fires 2 arrows. One of them hits this Darkspawn. The other one hits this Darkspawn.
Nice work.
Okay. This one, the one on the lookout, doesn't look like he's doing very good. Isn't doing very well. All right, who's up? We're at the top of the initiative, I think. So Vicious Vick gets to go. It's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's not bad.
Archer's up. He's gonna fire 2 more arrows. Okay. This one takes... And then the other one takes... Okay. Next up. It looks like the... Oh, did I... Oh, the one that fell down was my marker. Because I rolled... What did I roll for him? For initiative. I think I get him a 15. No.
Oh, I have a health bar. Oh yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm just double checking. Oh, it was 17. These guys are 17. Okay, so... This Darkspawn, his movement speed is... 10. So he can move 5 squares. 4, 5... And he's going to charge.
So they don't get slowed down by the snow?
Oh, they do. Sorry. Yeah, they do. 5, 5, 5. Yes. That's
I have a big armor, so it might just be me, but...
No, they do.
We're coming
so
closer
fast.
and closer to each other slowly.
Alright, so that's all they can do. Maximilian, I believe you're up.
I'm up? Okay. I'm going to... I can actually charge this guy.
Alright.
So, yeah. With some extra effort, I'm pushing through the snow, and...
Strike.
I have a special ability
Okay.
that when I charge, I let out a war cry. This time I'm just screaming. And they get -1 to their attack next round.
Okay.
And I get to attack. So
ahead.
here comes the attack roll. I believe charge gives me... No, +1 attack. Okay, good.
Okay.
3d6 plus 7.
That's
17.
gonna hit. Damage.
The master of not getting stunts. Answer. Oh. 2d6 plus 5 and 2 penetrating. 14.
14. Good gosh. Alright.
Like just slam into him.
Alright. Is that it for you?
Yep,
Gwinnell,
that's me.
Gwinnell, you're up.
Oh, okay. Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Lilden would have rolled better than me.
Lilden got an
No,
11.
you rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12, Lilden got an 11.
Oh. Weird. Okay, I'm going to get my friend Mr. Rock again, even though it's an expensive thing. That just seemed to work well.
Who are you fleeing?
Honestly, my other attack spell slows people down, and I don't think I need to slow them down anymore.
Alright. Who are you flinging the rock to?
The closest one I was making the advancement here. This one right here.
Okay.
So, roll the activate the spell. I stunted again.
That will hit.
This time it's a 5-point stunt.
Roll for damage.
The 2d6.
2d6 plus 3.
That's 3.
A maul is 1d6 plus 3, so we said 2d6 plus 3 was the damage.
Oh, well, I did more damage earlier than I thought then. Anyway, plus 3 plus... So let's total that together with my strength, that's 11. Okay. So here's my damage.
Nice.
Wow. 18.
Nice. Okay.
Kabam.
Flump. That had to hurt. And then, let's see here. I am And you know, I'm gonna be mean to the one I knocked prone earlier. I'm gonna cast a Frostball, which will slow him down.
And you can't. Do you have, by the way, full sight? Because you're behind the dune right now. Can you actually see him that far?
If I can't, I'll just move then.
Okay.
I'll move from a little bit from behind cover. I'll stand like behind half
And you're
cover or something like
you're
that.
doing this because you're trying to cast another spell.
Yep.
Okay.
If that was the case on that, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can hide behind the dune partly and still
that's fine.
cast spells on him.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I'll do that. Okay. And I need to roll to activate Winter's Grasp now, which is that's a primal spell, so I actually don't have the same bonuses on that. Alright, I'm pretty sure I cast that because I'm pretty sure it was like a 12 area.
Roll for damage.
Anyways, now I roll damage. And I'll use my other bit of spell stunt points I have left over from earlier to do extra damage on that one, on this one, if that's alright. Okay, so it's 2d6 instead of 1d6. Because it doesn't do a lot of damage, this spell. Okay, I rolled well.
Okay.
I swear to God, Angelites, I'm not cheating. The computer dislikes me today for now.
That's fine. It takes 11 damage. It's still not. It's still
yes,
not...
but its speed is halved, I believe. Or hold on, and I think it takes damage every round. So let me double check exactly what it does.
Okay.
Winter's Grasp. Actually, is it within 20 yards? I just realized that it has a shorter range than my other spell. So.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's just 20 yards. You just made
wow. Okay, so Cloud of Frost last number of rounds equal to my magic ability. So this will last for 8 rounds. The round you cast in Winter's Grasp inflicts d6 of damage instead of 2d6 because I pumped it up. The spell is in effect. While the spell is in effect, the target must make a Constitution Stamina versus your spell power at the start of each of its turns. If successful, the spell ends. But each round, if it doesn't successfully do it, takes another d6 of damage.
Okay.
If the test is failed, and suffers a and the target takes another d6 of damage and suffers a cumulative -2 speed.
Right.
To speed. So I believe, I'm not sure if it takes a -2 to speed when it first gets hit by the attack, or if it has to fail the roll to take the -2 to it on speed.
It takes a -2 on its turn to speed.
Every time it fails. Yeah, every time it fails.
So I don't have to roll right now. I can roll for my next turn with him, right? Which is now.
Yes, but. So actually, no. I think you would probably roll now because I think it did say you roll when you get hit by it. Because then otherwise the effect of it would be very.
And what am I rolling again?
It's a bloop. It's a Constitution Stamina test versus my spell power.
Okay. And your spell power is.
I'm going to character creation now to find it.
It's low, so it fails. So that means it takes damage.
No, it won't take damage again, but its speed is reduced by 2.
Its speed is reduced by 2. Okay. So that means he can only move 2.
I expect Grenade to start singing "Let It Go" soon.
Yes.
Go else on the front.
Yes.
I've been trying not to think of that.
He can still attack.
I sang that when I hit the first dark spawn with the boulder, and I was trying to get him to go. Let it go, fall to your death and die.
Yes.
And then we became a musical.
Maximilian, you said that they get -1 for the people who were within 8 yards of you at your final position.
Like they hear my roar and they're like being
Okay, so
shaken.
this guy, the one who's about to fire at you, did not have that penalty. So your armor is what?
It's 17.
That one fails.
My defense is 17.
That one fails.
Ching!
The other one tries to fire at you. That one fails.
Pitiful.
this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm using my melee dude as cover.
Lealden, what is your armor?
My armor is 5.
I'm sorry, not your armor, your defense.
My defense, that is 15.
He's probably. Oh no, he hit.
Who's hitting me?
The one on the dune.
That actually has a ranged weapon in his hand?
He does. Yes.
Okay, so this entire time, like even back in the beginning, I was assuming Darkspawn were just like some feral, like, monster thing
they
that
have-
did not have...
They have ranged weapons. He actually is holding a
And
crossbow.
armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're like more like orcs.
glad I used the...
more vicious.
7 points of
Glad I
damage.
Okay, what type of... Is it a physical
Just
attack?
physical, yes. So you get to absorb however much you want to. However much.
I absorbed 5, so I'll take 2 damage. But I'm glad I did that, light health laser beam thing when I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you, Ray.